I see the fire in your eyes. Don't let it fade, it's time to rise. The world is ours, no need to hide. Let's take the leap and feel alive. We're chasing stars, we're breaking rules. Our hearts are loud, we're no fools. Every moment we're in control. This is our time, this is our goal. Living now, living loud. Don't let the moment slip away somehow. We're here, we're free, we're strong. Living now and move along. The night is young, the beat is sweet. Let's dance beneath the city lights. No regrets, no looking back. We're riding our own track. We're chasing stars, we're breaking rules. Our hearts are loud, we're no fools. Every moment.
Hi my ninjas, how are you doing? This is your girl Sylvia. Oh my goodness, it's been, let me not say a minute. I don't know why we usually say a minute, because it's not a minute. It's been a while since I sat down to actually do a vlog and do it with one heart, without a lot of things going on. So today is Monday, the 26th of May 2025. Before I introduce this video, let me tell you something funny that I did. The last video, the one that's currently now, you would view it now on 26th today of May, is a video done in April, obviously for very good reasons that I've explained there. But now the funniest thing is, yesterday I was looking for that video on TV as I was watching a lot of other videos, other people's vlogs, and I'm like, I could swear I posted this video. Guy, I posted it, but on private. How many days ago? 9. So when I go to my phone, I'm able to see it, and I'm seeing it 9 days ago posted. I'm like, kwa nini sioni kwa TV? It was on private. So please, when you see it and you mnashanga what is going on with this woman, why is she posting us things from sijui April 20 what, please note that I had tried to post it and then I just left it in private, didn't remember to edit back to public. So anywho, and then I also have another one for my granny's funeral that I have not posted, which obviously will go before this. Anywho, lots of things to say. It's 31 minutes past 1 on Monday, 26th of May. My name is Sylvia. This is my diary, my visual diary, where my content is about fitness and lifestyle. Welcome to this channel. Those that are new here, karibuni sana. I know I have one new member. Welcome and thank you for subscribing. For everyone else that's been here, again, welcome. I always appreciate you, and I hope to God I don't bore you. I think I've never seen any YouTube channel grow as slow as mine is. But oh well. Anywho, to my grandbabies, Shoshonjeri for you. Remember I said these are memories I'm making for myself to refer to in future, and also for my grandbabies, my children's children, my child's children, and my grandchildren and great-grandchildren, so that one day when they look at this, they'll be like, oh my God, Shosho was once young. Because I remember when I met my grandparents, they were still old. Na wakakufa wakiwa wazee. I mean, like, I've never seen them young. And I always ask myself, do our children, my daughter and my nieces and nephews, do they look at my mother and still think she's so old, like atakuwa mzee for them and for the rest of their lives? Anyway, so it's on a Monday 26th. Like I had said earlier on, I was doing a senior management course in the Kenya School of Government, a program that takes 4 hectic weeks of very, very, very heavy duty work. And SMC is examinable in the end. So obviously that means you need to really study, and on top of that, in those 4 weeks there's 2 weeks for research. Research in between classes, not research where you're given a break to research. It's in between classes. So it took up a whole lot of my time and a whole lot of energy. So we finished on Friday was our last day. It was our like closing ceremony. We got our transcripts and not our certificates, and I passed. I got a credit. I was going for a distinction, but I got a credit, a good credit, because I had 3 distinctions and I think 4 credits. I didn't get any pass or any fail. I thank God, because where I worked hard. So today, Monday, I took the day off. So anyway, Friday after we did our closing ceremony, we got our certificates and the class went out. We put money together and we went out to Kino Old House, and we just enjoyed our evening there together as a class. We talked, got to know each other, because over the 4 weeks there was really not getting to know each other because the program is really, really tight. And so we had our like a bash. It was really a party for just the class. And so over the weekend I've just been resting, and I realized I had a lot of piled up sleep. So I've really slept, and so today, Monday, I'm also taking the day off. So I woke up in the morning, did a bit of workout. That's also another area I've neglected really because of those classes. Whenever I get home, it would be so late, and a lot of times just raining. And as I've always said to you, whenever you're having a slowdown on workouts, the best thing you can do for yourself is go for a run or for a walk. At the minimum, do a 5 kilometers. I haven't been able to do that either, because whenever I'd get home that late, it would be raining or just rained, so then it's muddy or rainy. So I'd end up, and not a lot of times, just a few times, I'd end up doing just indoor workouts, a lot of cardio. So I'm doing cardio, one, because I feel like I've put on weight, and not to offend anyone, it's in my description of my weight and how my body looks. I've put on weight because in KSG we'd have 4 meals in a day. There's the 10 o'clock tea, and there's nothing as good as eating kama mko wengi. So in the first week, I remember being so disciplined. I just take like angwashe and doma for tea, and then mandazis, samosas were there. So we'd have 10 o'clock tea and then lunch, and then there's a 4 o'clock tea that also comes with cakes and biscuits. KSG is so big on they're so big on those sweet sugary things. And by the KSG is Kenya School of Government, for those who do not know. I know people work in the public service know KSG, but for the private people, you may not know. And so we'd eat that much, and I'd still get home and eat. Why? Because the drive from Kabete to where I live, it is so long. So I'd get home tired, and then I find foodie. I'm like, acha tu nikule kidogo. So I'd literally have 4 meals in a day from somebody who's used to having 2 meals in a day. So obviously I need to ban that. The best way I know how is cardio. So I'm doing a lot of cardio. So when I did my cardio this morning, after I did my cardio this morning, I took a shower, did my face routine. I normally do my scrub on Fridays, but I came home very late on Friday after our party, so I didn't do that. And over the weekend, I've just been napping and just lazing on the couch watching TV. So I didn't do that either, but I've managed to do that today. So, okay, and I've also changed our beddings. I'm in the house alone. When you're in the house alone, it is so nice. You get to do a lot of things. I've listened to Joseph Prince. I've done a worship morning, just singing and shouting. I've shaved my eyebrows. I usually do my eyebrows myself. I don't go for the tweezing and all those microblading things. So anywho, I just went to our local supermarket, got myself eggs, and I know they are leftover fries. Oh my God, I hope they didn't eat and just leave me none, because I'm only seeing tomato sauce on the table. So I want to have what is brunch. I've not had anything to eat except my water. So I want to first have this banana. Then I'm boiling eggs, but even as I'm boiling them, I can see I'm running out of gas, but I've ordered it. And I'm just seated here waiting for this guy to deliver gas so I can boil my eggs and eat already. But Siski knock, the bell is not ringing. So anywho, I'm waiting for gas to be delivered, so I finish boiling my eggs. Mtu amefungua gate. So I can have fries. I want to have leftover fries, boiled eggs, and my cup of coffee, and then do some work on my laptop. I want to solicit more leave days. So I want to look at our ERP system from work and see if I can somehow get a day or two, because I need another day home. I don't want to go back to work. I feel like I'm going to take a lot of acclimatization. I just want to be ready psychologically. And I don't feel like I'm ready today. I really thought I'd be ready today. I'm not. I'd want another day off. If it were up to me, I'd just have the whole week off. Unfortunately, I don't have any more leave days. I exhausted all my leave days in January when we were getting my daughter a new school and getting enrolled. I just nilimaliza leave days. So all I have now is compassionate leave, sick leave, no annual leave. And I'm not about to abuse sick leave because I don't want to fake sickness, and I have no reason to be given compassionate. So I don't know, if only people sold each other leave days. Mtu angeniuzia this whole week. I just go back to work in June, which is my birthday month. My birthday month is coming in June. So yeah, so I think as I wait, because I watched Keto Never Boils. As I keep waiting, that person is not going to come. So I think I'll take my laptop, try and look at our ERP system, align to my leave schedule, see if I can solicit at least a day. And then after that, I want to also work on financials, the budget for the home. And the accounting officer ensures all bills are paid. I ensure. So what I do on my budget book, I think let me tell you about that when I'm doing it. But for now, welcome to this video. Yeah. And so I also have a pick up mtaani package to pick from our mall later on. And I plan on walking there. It's just 1.2 kilometers and 1 kilometer back, so that will be a 2 kilometer walk. So it's serum. My serum has run out. So I spoke to Sorano guys and they sent me a package through Pickup Mtaani, which will be delivered later, and it looks like it's going to pour at one point. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, maybe by the time it gets here, my hubby's on Akwendi anafika hiyo pande, he picks it for me. That would be really nice. So that's the plan for today. I want to eat that. I want to eat my brunch, sit down and watch a movie, although the day is moving pretty fast for my liking. Watch a movie, then later on I'll go get that package, and I also need to get tomatoes, I need to get onions, and then of course I'll make dinner later on. So let's keep doing this day together. At least I have your company and I'm not so alone, because I was listening to preachings from my iPad. It's run out of charge, so it's there charging. The house is quiet. I'm going to switch on TV because I do not like a quiet house. It gives me discomfort. So sad. So sad. Look at what I have as annual days. Leave zero. Oh my goodness, guys, as I'm seated here soliciting for leave days and just learned that I have none and no hope of any, I just realized there's Eid ul Adha sometime, I don't know when. Please tell me Eid ul Adha is tomorrow. Can it be tomorrow? I'm sure it's not tomorrow. Maybe it's tomorrow. Please, God, can Eid ul Adha be tomorrow? I'll have to find that out. Okay, so let me switch this, I don't know, to where the lighting is not so awful. Maybe change seats. I'll be right back. Is this not better? Is it better or not better? Is it better? Is it not better? Anywho, so this is my budget book. I like to color code, use color coded pens because it's fun. Just because it's fun. Okay, so into the month of May. See what's been paid off, what needs to be paid off. So what I do normally is whenever a bill is paid, I indicate when it was paid, by whom, and if there's any point to note, any note to note, I note down. I even leave a page, an extra page, just for notes. So the bills are all here, and this is for notes and any maybe calculations, any crazy extra expenditures. Like this last month, April, I can see a lot of expenditure for the car, which is not normally on the annual, on the monthly budget. So this went to a separate page. I see with the first payment, second parts, what we bought parts, and everything that went into the cost for the car, including the scent. This scent here was not, it was not 3,000, it was 3,500. Yeah, so for future reference, and by the way, it really helps because, and especially for things like service charge, what happens, you will find sometimes the management just goes and says, oh, you didn't pay service charge for the month of May 2022 or 2023, and because the what we use is electronic, we pay electronically, so it really doesn't, the trail is on their end. And like when there's a time we used to receive invoices, so on the invoices I used to indicate when I paid. If I pay in excess, I'd write we've paid in excess of how much, such. So now all those indicators go here. So when maybe a bill is paid on 24th of April, I'll write that 24th of April and the mode of payment. Therefore, should there be any need for reference, you can now make reference. If it's an M-Pesa payment you made, you can go back and say, oh, it was 25th. So you just scroll to 25th of April and find the payment and make reference. So that's what I do. I ensure, I remind people of the bills they need to pay, ensure they are paid, and ensure I see the payment and write down how it was paid and when it was paid for reference. And it's really helped, and I've had plenty of these books. This one, I started this one on 17th October 2022. Yeah, he may car because it's a bigger one. So yeah, so this one, I started this one 2022. Everything from tithe, from when we get chicken from my mother, how much we bought them, everything is here. Even if you have debt, it's here. How it was paid, when it was paid, if you paid just half and then remitted the rest later, every detail goes into this book. Like this book is Mambo Yote. So yeah, so this is what I want to work on for a bit. Imagine my eggs. I'm still boiling eggs on very low heat. The gas hasn't been delivered yet, but I think I'm going to follow up on that. So anywho, that's what I was talking about. As for leave, nimeambulia patupu. There's really nothing I can do except just, by the grace of God, hope that tomorrow is a public holiday. I don't know. I would have had people fuss about it, but I don't know. And I think I had the same issue last year. I was like, oh, please let it be a public holiday. And then it was. Anywho, this also done. Or I shall continue to do it as the day goes. Let me just go find something to eat. Perhaps just start with the fries and my coffee as I wait for those eggs to boil on such low heat. And then I'll get back to you later. Yeah. Okay, bye. After all that waiting, I've just spoken to the guy who delivers me gas. And he's telling me all those mtungis I saw at the shop are all empty. None of them is refilled yet. That is only going to have gas in the evening at 6. Did I tell you that my eggs were already semi-boiling in my very low heat and the gas has now just completely gone colors? So I'm staring at them and wondering, I won't eat you. What will I do? And then I'm wondering what happens to halfway done boiled eggs. then it just hit me. Sema kukuwa na brains. Guy, I'm so bright. I think ikusoma inanisaidia sana. It just dawned on me that I have a boiling kettle. Guess you didn't think of that. I don't even know why all this time I'm just here sitting waiting to eat. I should have thought of that 1 hour ago, because it's been an hour. Yeah, so now I've switched on my boiling kettle, thrown my eggs inside, and they're gonna be boiling there, and very soon I'm going to stack myself. Whoo! Asante Mungu for options. So that's what's up.
I see the fire in your eyes. Don't let it fade.
There's one other thing I forgot to tell you. So when you're doing the senior management course, they take a picture of you. So they tell you when they're going to take a picture. There are 2 pictures, a class picture as a group photo, and then individual. And you buy it at 1,000 bob. But significant for me is to remember this milestone in my life. So at first I was like, I don't even like the picture, I'm not going to buy it. But then I realized, well, it's a milestone that I need to remind myself of. And number 2, I ain't leaving anyone with a picture of myself. So this is what we each got from our senior management course. Everybody got a portrait of themselves. Nice. This morning, I don't know. I'm going to sound like a brat right now, but I don't boil my eggs. My hubby boils eggs for me, so I boiled 2 eggs. You remember the ones that started slow cooking, slow boiling in the gas that's finished, and because the gas hasn't come yet, I went on to boil them in my boiling kettle, which was my brilliant idea. So I think what happened is they had boiled quite a bit from the low heat I was using in the gas, and so me taking them to the boiling kettle was me overcooking them. So I take out my eggs, I've laid them here nicely, took a small video for you, only for me to plunge them open, and they are soggy, they were leaking. So guess what, I threw 2 eggs away. Oh, and when I brought the eggs in the morning, 1 fell down and broke. So I've literally, I don't like using the word wasted. Do you know the Bible says to never say waste? So not wasted, but I've literally misused 3 eggs. 3 in this economy. So now I went back to that same hot water in the boiling kettle because I've not used it for anything. I'll just pour it on the sink. It helps with if the sink has any oils. So I've just been naenda nafinya pre-warm, they boil kidogo with the heat that's remaining. I leave them there. I've done that. Do you know what time it is? It's can you imagine my eye? A woman who can cook lasagna but eggs are giving me a hard time. It's 3:18. 3:18. We talked about eggs at 1. I'm afraid to break this because I swear if these ones are not good, I'll have misused 5 eggs. 5, and not 1 in my stomach. And I have to eat because this is the only meal I'm having today until supper time, because I'm going back to my 2 meals a day routine. So I've said a prayer over them. Aki, please let them not be bad. I wish I'd just fried eggs, but then again, with what? I have no gas. yeah, so I'm still here with my eggs. I've done my finances. Things are looking okay. I won't say good. Things are looking okay. Bills are paid. Yeah, so now I'm left wondering. I need to get my nails done and my hair done in the course of this week. Yes, so those are now the things you call what? Luxuries. But now the important bills are settled. We are good to go. We have fuel. But now we have those things. Za manywele, na makucha, na madoido, sijui my face products. Thank God I asked for my serum. Yeah, that's the only face product I think I need from now until probably mid-June. Yeah. So yes, I was hoping it will add is this week. Some Muslim friends just told me it's on 7th of June. 7th of June. What? Konimbali. Anyway, guys, the day is moving too fast for me, considering it's the only day I have to rest this week. It's moving way too fast. It looks like it's going to pour so heavily, and my package has not arrived yet. This pickup mtaani business is not usually so reliable, is it? It's affordable because it's 120 the delivery charge, but the amount of time it takes, they're probably going to call me at 7, like I'm just seated outside the mall waiting. But yeah, so let me try my eggs. If these ones are spoiled, I'm just going to count it as a loss and not eat anything else, you know. Okay, I did it. I made a good egg. It's finally not bad. Oh my goodness, thank God. Finally get to eat this egg. Okay. It's the small things in life. I put tomato sauce. I'm gonna have to learn to do a lot of this small cooking on myself. I cook the big things in this house. My fish, ni mimi, mapilao. Kumbe tu vitu tudogo. The ones you need to eat when you are alone, they can be the ones that give you a hard time. I made eggs for 2 hours. Boiled eggs, guy.
I see the fire in your eyes. Don't let it fade, it's time to rise. The world is ours, no need to hide. Let's take the leap and feel alive. We're chasing stars, we're breaking rules. Our hearts are loud, we're no fools. Every moment we're in control. This is our time, this is our goal. Living now, living loud. Don't let the moment slip away somehow. We're here, we're free, we're strong. Living now and move along. The night is young, the beat is sweet. Let's dance beneath the city lights. No regrets, no looking back. We're riding our own track. We're chasing stars, we're breaking rules. Our hearts are loud, we're no fools. Every moment we're in control.
Hi my ninjas, how are you? Your girl Sylvia. Again, today is the next day after I spoke to you, which would make it the 27th of May 2025. I was trying to get an extra day home yesterday and I got one. Of course, comes with a very heavy price to pay, but I got a day off. So I woke up in the morning, I went out for a run. I'm getting my system back and I'm so happy and proud of myself. Then I ate my leftover dinner. And my cup of tea. That is after. Oh yeah, and I went for my delivery it finally got here. So when I went for my run, I then walked to the mall. I mean, from my walk, I just passed by the mall and got my delivery. Yeah, I'm thankful to God. So now I've just on my way to having my run. I passed by the petrol station, the Shell near my neighborhood, and I asked them about wheel alignment. And I realized it's something I can do for my munchkin here. And so that's where I'm headed. I'm taking my car for wheel alignment because I don't think my wheels are the way they should be. So I'm taking it for wheel alignment by myself. I'm gonna babysit it. They said it wouldn't take more than 20 minutes. So I'm hoping that's actually true because I don't want to be there long. Then I'll go to the mall and get my daughter crochet needles. I am so excited. My daughter is starting to love crocheting, and before she runs out of that excitement, I need to get her those needles. Remember, I tried doing it with Body and Soul myself. I have zilch interest. I don't care for crocheting, honestly. I tried knitting once when I was in high school, and I loved knitting. So if I were given an option, I'd opt for knitting over crocheting. But my daughter is into crocheting, and I thank God for that, because having a life skill and something that she loves to do, it's a blessing. So after the wheel alignment, I'll go get crochets and perhaps something to cook for dinner. Yeah, but yeah, that's me. So yeah, okay, bye.
Lover with you, love with you. Feel so true, feel so new. Love with you, love with you. Every moment just me and you. Every day shining bright. In your eyes I see the light. Laughing, dance through the night. Can't believe this feels so right. Love with you feels like a dream. Never wanna wake, it seems. Holding hands under the stars. With you I can go so far. Every day shining bright. In your eyes I see the light. Laugh and dance through the night. Can't believe this feels so right. Lover with you, love with you. Feel so true, feel so new. Love with you.
Hey my ninjas and grandbabies and great grandbabies, it's me again. I think I'm at a funny oblong angle and I'm losing light, I'm losing light, I'm losing light, I'm losing shape, I'm losing light, I'm losing shape, I'm losing light, I'm losing everything. But oh well, let me see. Allah. Anywho, I'll do this here. Either way, just know it's me, it's your girl Sylvia. So guess what I'm from doing? I'm from washing my car. And let me tell you something interesting. This car went to the car wash yesterday. But see, I left to go for wheel alignment. Where? That guy, as he drove the car into the wheel lifter, wheel aligner, whatever it's called, I think he was literally rubbing his feet, his legs, his dirty shoes inside my car because, guy, sini chafu. The mat was so dirty. So when I got home, I decided, you know what? Let me just clean the mat. So I brushed my mats and wiped the whole car. It's unfortunate, it looks like it's going to rain, and at this point I'm just here bargaining with God, telling him I love the rain so much, but wacha isikue kesho. Now when I'm resuming work, I always like to have something to look forward to, so that in the morning when I wake up it's not as disturbing. And I think I've told you this before. I think there was a time I was going back to work from leave and I said I wish I had new clothes, new hair. So now, at least having a very clean car and will make me feel better. Let me tell you a story about this car. I've not driven this car for 5 months. The last time I drove it was early December. It developed a problem with something called timing chain. For those who know, they know. And we realized if we keep driving it and oppressing it, we might make things worse. And so we decided to just leave it parked, and I took the other car. I recall recording on that too. So it's been 5 months. I have missed it so much. It hasn't been to my office in 5 months. This year kabisa haijaenda njia upper hill, and I'm so excited about that. And so I had to just make it so clean, so nice, so that tomorrow I'm even more psyched. And I'm hoping it just doesn't rain. Now, number 2, when this car got that problem, it was one problem after another. Believe it or not, on August 7th, I even have the date on my fingertips, August 7th, 2023, at the parking basement where I park at work, somebody just hit my car on the driver's side, put a major dent, so major you could stick a shoe inside that hole, and they went. Unfortunately for me, and fortunately for them, then we had not installed cameras in the basement parkings. So the caretakers tried. I'm usually convinced they know who did it, but they just cut them slack. So it had that dent. That was the first time I looked at it and I thought, I don't like this car anymore. Because that dent stayed with me for a few months before I got it fixed. Because everybody looked at it, oh, it's a BMW, and they'd exaggerate the prices. I won't say hate, detesting number 1 started from there. Now, and then there came the timing chain problem. It started as a small rumbling of the car, and then it went and went and went on. And I remember that is just right a few months after I'd fixed the hole. And I think there was something else. After the dent, there was still something else. And so I remember telling God, apana, nimechoka na hii gari. I can't do this anymore. Like, it's developing one problem after the other. And so do you know what grew inside me? Some form of negligence towards the car. In the 5 months this car stayed on this parking without moving, my heart broke. Every day, I'd see BMWs on the road, I just follow them. Nyuma yao too, I'm like, oh, I miss that car. Those 5 months were the months I realized I am so blessed and I've been a brat. And every day I'd park the other car and walk past this one and just say a prayer and a blessing towards it. It was the toughest 5 months of not my life, one of the toughest months. Seeing it here and knowing all the money it needs, I don't have. And even if I get, see a priority, you know. And when it was fixed, just the other day, yesterday, it had to go back to the garage. Because something else it started making that sound again. And I was like, oi Mungu, ni nini tena? It turns out, when they fixed everything, they put the steering fluid oil, but hawakufunga vizuri, so it all poured out. So as I used to drive to Kabete the last 1 week or so, 1 week and maybe 3 days, there would this sound, and then the steering just became hard and hard. Yani nageuka nasikia something is wrong. I'd even switch off the radio, just drive it in silence to understand what's going on. So again, before it went back to the garage yesterday, I was again in distraught. But amazingly, about God is so amazing. He just kept telling me, Njeri, it's something small. Don't worry. And I need to be something small. And my husband was scaring me, saying, oh, it will have to be there maybe for days. And I'm like, gari haikai garage tena. Remember the first time it went in April, it stayed in the garage for 6 days. Something that makes me fear so much. I don't like, for me, I don't believe electronics and vehicles are supposed to be left with the fundis. I feel like they jeopardize them more. So when it came back and this funny sound, ikakuja, I was like, I knew it. They effed up my car again. Because let me tell you one thing about this car. Mileage ya hii gari 82,000. Haijafika hata 100,000. The farthest I've gone with this car since I got it in 2019 is Thika once. It literally goes to work and back. So I don't tolerate it not performing the way it should perform. So I made a pact with God in those 5 months that I'm going to love this car. I'm going to speak blessings over it every day. I'm going to enjoy having it and respect the fact that God blessed me with a car to begin with, and this particular car. And so all these things you see me doing, in spite of the fact imejizima, a smart, intelligent car, unajua nita exhaust to battery. And so all these things you see me doing, even me taking my car for alignment, I don't want to start telling my hubby, oh, nafili gari and the alignment, and then he starts telling me, sawa tutenda weekend. I'm like, you know what? I'm at home. I can do this for myself. Anything a man can do. Exactly. And it's good I took it myself because I've learned something. You know, nimelan about alignment, how it's done, the machine, how they just enable it according to the make of the vehicle. It's a learning thing. And so I am making my vow true. I am going to love this car. I am going to pamper it with everything I am capable of pampering it with. Stop focusing on sijui machine kubwa. Because those months, every time it's been unwell, I felt like it was my baby unwell, like it was literally my daughter unwell. And I am so grateful that it's back. I'm speaking over it, blessings even right now as I sit inside here. And by God, the next time it ever goes back to the garage, ni service. In those years I have had this car since 2019. I got it in 2019 July. So it was right between my birthdays in June, my daughter's birthdays in August. So I remember saying it's my birthday gift stroke being a mommy gift. Haijawahi nisumbua. Don't let people tell you Germans are sijui gari za kusumbua. Haijawahi. It's never been to the garage. It only goes for service. Except this one time. And so even as I was there doing the alignment, ndio ujua tu yo mechanic nilipeleke hii gari ni kitu bure. As I was doing the alignment, this guys tell me, now I need shocks. Za nyuma zime leak kulik. And I'm like, why couldn't just the mechanic tell me all this? And I'm engaging him at, we were not focusing on that. We were focusing on the engine. I'm like, kwani we nimekuwa German wa nini? Kama huwezi identify a problem and just let me know. Because whether I have the money or not, at least I'll know. So now in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I need somehow to replace the shocks, which I love knowing that they need to be replaced. And let me tell you, kutoka hizo miaka, I've never replaced the shocks. So it's okay. And I live in the bundos. Huku kabarabara ni kamchanga. But he may manage. And I'm so grateful to God. But let me tell you, my lesson is love what you have. Stop looking at better things. Just love what you have. Because when God brought this car into my life, I didn't ask for it. He just brought it. Because why? The previous car, I loved it. It was a Nissan, but I loved it, pampered it. And the way this one came, baraka. So I'll wait for the other big machine. Kama natunza hii niko nayo. Si kuimistreat na kuichukia. I am snapped out of that. So anywho, it's getting late. I need to go in and take me a shower because I've been up and about. But I'm imbibing on some very cold beverage. I'm pressed, so I need to go to the house. Yeah, I feel like today is the day I'm celebrating having finished my exams, finishing my 4-week course, and I'm going back to the office tomorrow. Anyway, I listened to Joel Austin one day and he said, instead of people complaining that, oh, I have to go to work, thank God and say I get to go to work. I know there's so many unemployed people out here, so many people looking for an income, I'd be such a brat complaining, I can imagine in that job. I get to go to work tomorrow and I get to do it in this beautiful car. I give glory to God. So anywho, my ninjas, I've been speaking for 11 minutes 34 seconds and it's going to 12 minutes. I'm gonna let you sleep. Have a very good night. Probably I'll look at how long this clip we started yesterday is, and if it's not too long, I might just vlog my first day back to work after so long. And if it's too long, no, I'm not gonna vlog. Have a good night. I love you very much. Again, subscribe, share with your loved ones, comment, let me know what to do. I mean, I feel like I don't satisfy you. I feel like a bad partner who just doesn't satisfy you. I mean, feel free to tell me what satisfies you, what makes you feel good, what you'd want to see. Let me get out and take my bucket to the house and go use the washroom. Good night.
Lover with you, love with you. Feels so true, feels so new. Love with you. Every moment just me and you. Every day is shining bright. In your eyes I see the light.